morning, Wednesday, 25 September. So, it's very city. Just getting away from Middle Percy, Rescue Bay. And, 5 o'clock away, AM. So, we've got about a 12-hour run ahead of us. So, at the moment, if I kick this pace up, who's that? Never count on doing things later on. Doing about 6.3 knots at the moment. Beautiful northeasterly breeze. Pleasant really. So I'm going down to Island Head Creek today, IHC, for those who are familiar with it. It's on the mainland. And I'll have to skirt a military exercise area on the way before I do a dog leg to go into IHC. So that'll be hours away still. Let's look the other way. The dawn's starting. Okay, so looking ahead. That is South Island, or South Percy Island. If you look on the map, it just says South Island. It makes you think, oh, I'm in New Zealand. No, not really. Okay, the dawn is starting. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Look at those colours, eh? Not too shabby. I got a bit of moonlight still too, look. Doing that runner in the night again. Well, not quite. 5:45 a.m. All is well. Yeah, getting closer to South Island, South Percy Island. I'm expecting the sun to show itself fairly soon. It's 6 till 6 pretty well at the moment. Near enough. Anyway, when we get through the channel here between, well, you can't see the little islet out there. I think it's Hickson Islet. Well, Hickson's got a point back there and an islet up here. Jeez, you're doing all right. Anyway, we're going to do a slight left deviation when we get there to make our way to the next point, which is going to be the outside, the southeastern corner of the military closeout area at the moment. Firing of missiles and stuff really spoils your day if you're at the receiving end. So strong weather follows. Look, I can see a little bit of light coming through that valley there, look. There she comes. Mata Hari. Bring it on. It's actually not cold or anything like that at all. Now that the wind's swung around more to the north, it just doesn't have that little bit of chill in it that the southerly has. So, I know if you feel in the northern hemisphere, you probably think, well, that's opposite world, isn't it? Which it is. Doesn't matter how many times you see it, you can't beat a good sunrise or a sunset, eh? And why do we keep taking pictures of them? Anyway, coming up here on South Island of the Percys. And somewhere out here, there it is, Hickson Islet. What's your name? But I suppose if you got your name on it, you're not going to quibble, right? I have a rock and a point. Not bad. Yeah, just slowed down a bit because we're in the lee of this island, so it's blocking the wind a bit, which was expected. I tried to stay out as far as I could without going on the wrong side of the rock back there. We'll just bear it out at the moment. Hopefully we'll get that wind back fairly shortly, maintaining around about 3 knots, so we're not exactly standing still, but certainly not going to help our time as well. It's starting to, I can feel a bit more pressure now, so I think we'll be back up and running, back to speed soon. And we're off again. We got a clear wind and leaving South Island behind. So it's going to be a long straight run now. And we should have a steady wind. It's coming off the sea, so happy days. Okay, so we've just drawn the Allendale Island, hump one. Uh, ah, okay, I got it. Where that little yacht's approaching, that shields in between the two front islands, is Hexham, and then Allendale. So, yeah, trucking along, doing it about 4 knots, 4.5 knots. There's a chop going on, but yeah, it's steady at the moment. I'm pointing right up against the wind. I'm hoping for him to back around towards the north a little bit more. But yeah, it remains to be seen. Okay, so in the foreground here, we've got Low. It is probably only about a mile away. Five Peak Island, nothing further. Big Peak Island. And Waffle. Close to us than High Peak over still back them along here. I think about four to five still. But I'm windward of the rum line, so I'm happy with that, which basically means, if I need to fall back down away from the wind, I've still got room to do that in case the wind turns slightly against me. Yeah, so quite happy with the way we're tracking at the moment. Good. Probably about 3 miles off halfway, actually. So I think it was 50 miles and, yeah, about 28 or so to go. There's a boat out there somewhere. I can see the flash of light every now and then off its windows. Probably just a fishing runabout. Other than that, other than the 3 yachts just slightly towards the mainland from me, there's nobody really out there. Going along well now. Down gets coming through. North side of east. And, just getting that right speed. 5 knots. Moving along at the moment. So, yeah, got it heading 140. You can see Townsend Island over there. Yeah, so, looks like we are making good time. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's just been miles of this brown algae stuff. Yeah, apparently, I said back in a few videos ago, quite a few ago, that I thought it might have been those coral polyps or whatever, migrating or drifting under tide to take root somewhere else. But apparently it's algae, and it's everywhere. So one has to assume, and I'll look at the map later. Whoa, wow. Yeah, there must be reefs or islands out there, basically, where it's coming from. So, but yeah, there's just streaks of it everywhere. There we go. One slap and flipper. He's waving. Isn't that nice? And you can sort of see down the channel now, between Townsend Island and the mainland. And across, you're looking across a bay there, and as you can see, yeah, so
So what to do, right turn around the imaginary marker. There, so we can push the exercise about that part of the trip where it's getting near the end and the wind's died off a little bit and you're just waiting for the land to get closer. It's a beautiful day. Sun on my back, just going along at about 3.1 knots at the moment. But yeah, I can see it inside there behind the ship. So beautiful coastline here. Look at the mountains and everything. It's just so rugged. Here we are, coming up on the island of Island Head Creek. Dolphins. Yeah, I'm actually motor sailing at the moment. The breeze is not that strong. There they are. There you go, turning up just what you don't expect. What most wildlife. There we go. Oh, no. What? Oh. Island of Island Head Creek, Island Head Creek, you cross the Isthmus, which is a couple on the water at the moment, quite a long time. So we're going around the island and into about 30 miles to the right. It is lovely there, but yeah, not really well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to staying here. I've promised myself I can come back here. You see one of my earlier videos, which would be Island Head Creek to Supply Bay. That we're featuring coming through here, going here. Yeah, that's amazing how you can see this developing. It's just falling into the rocks, caving in and doing the various things that the sea has forced it to do. Just coming around the island of Island Head Creek, that's looking into the creek now. Some big shot here as the waves bounce back off the rocks here. So hopefully we'll be out of that soon, but I dare say I'm probably going to fight the tide as well. Because the outgoing tide's about an hour old now, so it's probably going to start picking up its pace. So straight ahead up there. It's looks like nice watercolour and everything. Just in the shade now, so yeah, it feels like night time down here. And yeah, just going inside now. And maybe some less chop would be nice. Just clearing the island now. There's a few other rocks on the way in. But over here is Elizabeth, just covered at the moment. See the waves going across it. And we'll find an anchorage further up here. Less confused seas, still a bit of swell rolling in, but that'll dissipate as we get further up. Is my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, look at that.
Thank you for watching another Fast Forward to Queensland video. As always, don't forget to like, comment on YouTube and subscribe to Dawn Raider.